Last time on every hue of you. The rain's still pouring down, Don't fret too much. As long as you're working on getting better, it does little good to concern yourself with results. No more results-oriented thinking then. But anyway, how have you been feeling, Twy? Jazz was so sweet and made me feel so enthused about enchanting, but Maribel, I just hope that the enchantment helps her and her husband, and Jazzanella. With this kind of practice, you can use the outcome of your work to guide your process to an extent. By the earth, Lau, can I hope a little? Alright, but remember, it's unreasonable to concern yourself with what you have no control over. The statement doesn't sit right with me. Feeling grief, you don't think it's reasonable? It does little good, Twyla, to again feel insecure about the validity of your emotions. I do think your grief is reasonable. I do not think it is wrong, because, well, because I trust you. And now continuing. Hello and welcome back to EHoY. I didn't feel like doing the thing. Ahoy! Anyway, it's been a month. Let's go. Let me just hydrate a little bit. Ah, shit. Alrighty. I was about to go into a recap of last time, but I guess I usually try and edit those in the start of the video. So I want to recap myself, but anyway. The next morning, as I'm opening up, I notice a commotion outside. A strong gust of wind blows through the street. And suddenly, something bright yellow flies across the shopfront. My early morning daze has my mind screaming, UFO! I head outside to inspect the fallen extraterrestrial life form that threatens to harm the sanctity of my... Oh, it's a hat. Lovely hat. Delicious. A beret. A colored sickly colored a sickly mustard. Look at those legs and those feet. God fucking damn it, not again! Don't look at them! There's no reason to call out! Anyway. A few people are hanging around the shop front ahead of me. I pick up the hat. Oh, that is not what I expected. One of them, whom I recognize as the baker lady from down the street, beams at me. How old are you? You could be anywhere from like 27 to 58. There it is. Look, Dahlia, there's your hat. That's not, that's... Dahlia, honey, look, your hat. How old are you? Oh! My beret! My beautiful beret! Oh, thank you. Forces bless you, dear girl. You're welcome. You've no idea how much misery you've saved me, dear. Are the splashes of water from the rain rebounding off people, or is it starting to make them wet? I'm focusing on this a lot and I want to know. Really, it's no big deal. Our mother didn't have a name before. Hyla? Healer? Hyla? What was her voice? Oh, you're Hyla's daughter! I'm taken aback momentarily. It's been a while since I've heard Mum's name spoken out loud. Oh, he's turned around! What, that book doesn't look like it's a part of the sweater. Anyway. What's going on? Oh, you're Hyla's daughter. What's wrong, Dahlia? She's the one... We saw that tracer coming in and out of the jewelry store, remember? It's her. She's causing this raid. No! What I talked about last time, it's happening! You're the one putting the whole neighborhood at risk! By the earth, is that right? There's some empathy, girl. Can't you see the chaos you're causing around us? And don't go thinking this is just some harmless rain. Hannah and I have seen plenty of disastrous outbursts that seemed innocuous at first. Isn't that right? Oh fuck, Baker has a name now. I'm afraid so, Dahlia. I don't know a soul in this town that isn't afraid. It's not healthy for anyone. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. I've seen these people around the neighborhood since I was a kid. I'm trying to control it. Oh, I fucking want to punch you in your fucking everything. You're just gonna have to try harder, love. Don't you think, Wallace? Wallace? Sorry, what's the matter here? What the fuck is that? I wasn't ready to do 3 new voices, I was ready for 1. Flaring forces, Wallace, pay attention. This girl here is the cause of this rain. Oh, bother. Ooh, spoilers. Trying won't cut it, miss. And enough of this Tracer fellow. I don't want to see him again. It's no secret those fools only make matters worse. Deal with this on your lonesome. That's how I've always done it. Now then, we're off. I hope we got through to you. Yes. Look, love, I know it's tough at your age, especially with everything that's happened. Oh, please, Hannah. We've all dealt with it. We've all lost someone close to us. You just have to tough it out. There's no other way. These young people don't know a thing about the real world, stuck in their computers and laptops and cell phones. God. Dahlia, you're spinning a lot. Spitting. Hold on a moment. Aren't you the one, that jeweler, the conduit they say enchants jewelry? Yeah. Conduit? Enchanting? My word. Is it really true? Everybody's, there's just there's a wave of voices like that are going around. That can't be a good idea, love. I suggest you stop this nonsense immediately, unless you want the state investigating you for Paos crimes. What? Let's go. We got what we came for, and much more, unfortunately. If you need work, we could always use a hand at the bakery. And the library too, no? Too. Oh, why of course. God, what bastards. I didn't take a screenshot of them, did I? Oh well. Did I read that? And with that, they leave. My legs shake and my head throbs. What an excellent start to a big day ahead of me. I stand dumbfounded on the street for a few moments before shuffling back inside. Ah, so much more comforting in here. Wow. Have you taken a... Sorry, just I'm gonna try. Yeah. I go out of my way to do a tiny good deed and get punished. Stupid flaring mustard beret. Who even wears berets? Ah, Twilight, it's good to see you. I take a deep breath and settle in behind the counter. Try and pull my mind off their scornful glares. But the hatred in that lady's sunken eyes stays with me. Fear and disgust encroaches on the fleeting, faint sense of peace that was settling into my spirit. All because I dared pick up that lady's tacky mustard beret. Lau! Oh, I need a hug. Lau comes in and approaches me at the counter. My nose is all... The weather is fucked right now, so I did a... We're entering summer, fully in summer. My nose is clouded. I need to get like tissues or something. And And like, it's like a warm, but then air conditioner, and then it makes it like colder, and then just my body's confused, I think. Ah! Twyla, what's wrong? I'm humble in explanation of what just happened. Forget them, Twyla. You say they're neighbors, but they've done nothing to deserve even that much. Cowards, lashing out at the first sign of trouble. What pitiful. The winds gather into a howl, rumbling through the street, and stunning loud. Forces. We'd only just begun rejoicing over the rains dying down. Now the winds are growing severe. And the rain just got heavier too, didn't it? Lau cast me a worrisome glance. I'll be fine. Give me some time to think about it. Sure, but don't dwell on it. I'll be at the back. I won't. I doubt there's much behind the neighbor's threats. Uncle assured me the store was safe to operate now. But they used to be friendly with Mum. To think they'd suddenly be so hostile towards me. The ring of the bell jots me out of my head and back behind the store's counter. Antonio, hello. I need to go blow my nose. Give me a moment. Charmed to make your acquaintance. I'm Antonio. Charmed. I'm Twyla. How are you today? God, you flipped on the fucking... Man, wow. That was quick. Not in the finest of spirits, if I'm honest. But that's what I've come here to discuss, in fact. Yourself? I'm... You too, then? I feel myself squirm under his knowing gaze. He smiles sincerely. Don't bother troubling yourself with fake pleasantries for me, Twyla. If you are truly to enchant a piece of jewelry for me personally, I'd prefer we're both relaxed. Thank you. And yes, I can do that. And yes, I can do that for you. Just let me know what kind of piece you're after and we can jump right to it. Ah, of course. You see, I am soon to propose and will be needed... What is with me right now? You see, I am soon to propose and I will be needing a ring. But... perhaps that will come later. Yes. Never mind that for the time being. Could you please provide me with a nice necklace for now? I imagine that'll make a good anniversary present for my partner. And if you could incorporate an animal theme to it, I'd greatly appreciate it. Sure thing, coming right up. Oh fuck. Well, he was wearing gold, but this is for his partner. Let's just go silver. I have a preference towards silver, not gonna lie. But maybe I'm biased here. There we go. Oh, yes, those. Anyway. Okay. Let's fucking... God, it's been so long since I've done this. God, I need water, fluids, everything. I'm not sure if I'm getting better or worse at this. I'm getting worse. But maybe I have to take some steps back to keep going forward. It's hard to know. All I can do is take one step, then look where to place the other. Yes, Twyla. Let's keep looking forward. Let's not do any too much results-oriented thinking. Oh, shut up about Dahlia! What if Dahlia was right? Could I really be investigated for Paos crimes? She's just a cranky old lady. Let's not worry about her. I'm going to ask Uncle the next time I see him, and leave the worrying for then. Let's not worry about her. He's just a fucking asshole that I want to murder. Why do people have no respect for Mum? Didn't she even make a piece for Dahlia once? They're flaring stupid. I'm risking Paos thinking of them, so I'm stupid too. Maybe they're just scared. People are so sensitive to outbursts these days. I mean, I think that's the factual answer. They're scared. Am I putting people at risk with my enchanting? Maybe, but you're trying to do good too. What else can you do? Stop. Just believe in Uncle for now. Worry later. Maybe, but you're trying to do, but uncle, but maybe. How did I even get here? I don't know, but I'm making it work. After dealing with Maribel, I can handle anything. Life is weird. No, it's life is strange. I'm sorry. Oh god. Never could I have thought I'd be doing whatever this is. I can handle anything. Woo! My god, I'm peeking. Oh fuck, my microphone's set up wrong. I just realized. Well, there shouldn't be a huge problem, hopefully. Anyway. That was glorious. Lovely ambush. I like it. Welcome back. Your piece is done. He opens the box gently and his lips perk into a smile. Ah! Ah! Perfect. Just what I envisioned. Where shall we start then, Twyla? This man's not wasting any time, I see. Tell me a bit about yourself and what kind of enchantment you're looking for. About myself? I suppose it does help to provide context into how you are looking to evoke the fucking... Oh my god, no. I suppose it does help to provide context into how you are to evoke the requisite emotion from me, yes. A peculiar line of work you find yourself in, I must say. At the intersection of several fields of inquiry. Ooh, nice little theme you got there, bud. And an undeniable element of mystique to top it off. That is, considering how little established knowledge there is on conduits such as yourself. I hate that. Why am I get so terrified whenever lenses just catch the light in a weird way? How my colleagues would salivate at the opportunity to study and experiment on you. Really? Don't worry though, Twyla. I won't subject you to that. I understand that us scholarly types are bothersome and overzealous at the best of times. Perhaps like I'm being just now. Lucky for you, my field's as a known history and moral philosophy, so I won't be roping you into any experiments. That's a relief. You must be a professor then? That's right. I teach full-time, though as of late I've been spending some time off pursuing my own research. It's still in the early stages, but I'll be exploring the ethical ramifications of the Paos handling attitudes and practices of post-Stoic Zenoa. You scholarly types and your big words. Post-Stoic. An ancient Greek philosophical school with a focus on rational thought that circumvents the need to feel negative emotions in pursuit of a morally virtuous life. Am I just feeling what happens just because I don't warm up, usually? Is this just why? Is this what's happening to me? I don't know. My eyes and ears perk up. Though, of course, that's not at all specific. So, as you see, I have plenty of work. My attention is What the fuck are you... Piss off! My attention is pulled away from Antonio's words. The lady with the sunken eyes and mustard beret is back to bother me once more, glaring grumpily through the shopfront windows. I freeze up. Another strong wind bellows through the street. Yeah, fucking knock the hat off again. Anxious and weak. I can't even muster a smile. God, that's... I'm sorry, Twyla, we're a bit disconnected here. Anxious and weak. I cannot even muster a smile as the wind carries her hideous beret away. Again. I finally let go of my breath and quietly thank the forces for once. Am I being too quick? I feel like I'm being too quick on the draw on the screenshots. I was. Okay, no, that was like, oh my god, I'm amazing. It's about time to do something good for me. I'm sorry. You were saying? That's okay. The forces have said it better than I could have. Zenoa's Paos cases have been rising like never before, as you may be aware. Like, never before? There we go. And because of this, I want to explore the ethical responsibilities placed upon the individual, and how they've differed since Zenoa's stoicism. We must still be better off than before the disaster, right? We've looked at the disaster. The Great Paos Disaster! Oh, that's what GPD is! The Great Paos Disaster of 1961's Zenoa. A torrent of Paos from an oppressed populace caused a devastating tsunami. That is crazy! Oh my god! That's wild. You would think so, Twyla, and I would too. But the truth is, as of late, Paos cases have risen to all-time peaks in Zenoa. And yes, that includes Paos cases leading up to the GPD. Is that going to be the same thing as the disaster? The Great Paos... Yep. You won't hear it much on the news, but the sad truth is that we're at the precipice of another disaster if nothing is done soon. The sole reason people aren't in alarm is because the Paos response sector has grown threefold since those days. The Great Paos Disaster of 1961. Are we really in more dire straits than back then? Oh boy! This time, the Great Paos Disaster of 1961. On Wednesday, 19th of June, 1961, the Great Paos Disaster, GPD of Zenoa, occurred. The event was a tragedy that our nation swore to never repeat, and has never truly put away to the past. The cumulative Paos energy of a nation of tens of millions burst forth that day, taking the form of a horrific and uncontrollable tsunami. Look at that helicopter. Many alive today remember seeing the incomprehensible scale of the disaster with their own eyes. And almost all that do know someone whose life was lost amidst the chaos. It was just like it was just unlike anything I'd ever seen, said Boone, an 83-year-old woman who was pregnant, with twins at the time. This voice is destroying me. But we all knew something was bound to happen soon. The state of Zenoa at the time was just so tense. Not a soul in sight was content, and despite all the restrictions, you'd see plenty of outbursts, mostly due to fear, I'd have thought. I try not to think too much of those times, though. Boone speaks to the oppressive terror that was Stoicism, the philosophy upon which Zenoa was proudly founded, that increasingly dangerous to the emotional freedom of Zenoans. That an individual kept their emotions tightly shut within them, and rid themselves of attachment. During Stoicism, children were being trained to become detached from their parents, and punished with utmost severity. Civilians could be detained for excessive displays of happiness, and with no sense of identity or personal happiness. Protest against their struggles once more. Who remember that all that was lost in the... Today, Zenoa is... the... Uncle's told me all sorts of harrowing stories of the tsunami caused by the GPD. Of all the countless lives washed away by the forces. If the riots of the Great Paos Disaster were a result of Stoicism, what's the issue now? I feel fear grip me again, and the winds are out of the shopfront windows. That was no sound effect, I thought I'd try my hand. Antonio, I know it's sort of off topic, but I just wanted to know. Oh. Not at all, Twyla. Go ahead. I'm more than happy to discuss my research topic with eager minds. Hey, so you know how I usually have super long outros? Something really convenient is happening right now. I need a piss and I need a shit, so this is gonna be quick. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Remember the buns, and I'll catch you later.